it is out of balance. Becoming rich, so influential, they know you, and you don't have character, is out of what? Balance. That is why sometimes you see people will rise to the peak so fast, but after some time they die off. Do you know why? Look at me. You need character to sustain weight. You need character to sustain friendship. You need character to sustain people in your life, whether good or bad. Everyone in your life is useful. Because if they cannot report the good of you have done in the COVID, they should report the bad. And if they cannot defend you in a good way over there, they should defend you in a bad way. So there's nobody that, including those you refer to as witches and wizards, they are useful in so many ways to you. There are times they have to cause you harm or do something to you. Some of them you took care of, that you see gradually pay their children bills and you pay for their bill. They will say, oh, I won't touch. Say, this girl, I'm not going to touch her. You'll be very surprised that because of favor and what you've done, that somebody about 2 to 3, 5 persons will stand in the midst of 15 persons. When people are telling you that to be good in this world is bad, that good people don't last, tell the person you are wrong. See, sir, a man drove a car to a filling station to buy fuel. While the man was there, another car drove him behind. And so 2 guys came out of the car, beckoned to the man who was right in their front, and said, please sir, can we talk to you? Can you let us, even if it's 2 minutes or 1 minute of your time? So the man decided to give them attention. I said, okay, what is it? Listen to me. And these 2 young men, they look at the man, they said, we are coming from a far distance and we are heading somewhere. Our fuel just got exhausted. I don't have fuel to continue our journey, and we don't have a dime, no money with us. And we need to continue this journey because it's very important to us. Why is good to be good? Those of you sitting here. And the man look at them. Me is of age. And then they look at them and say, okay, what do you want me to do? He said, do you need money or for it? We need for us, okay? It's okay. He called the lady there. He said, give them $4 or 2,000. He gave them for them. Money has a little value compared to the situation we found ourselves. So they sold, he gave them $4, and they came back to tag the man. They drove off. Little did that man know that those 2 guys, they are hired assassins. They were on a mission to once assassinate a life. That is what they do. They kill for living. Are you with me here? There are some of you ladies who, when you want to walk past people, especially they walk normal before. You were walking normal until you get to a spot where you see some guys and change your walking step. You see, they set up your life. But when they go gather your leg, you no go see how they bend. Even at to bend yourself, it go be a problem. Some are normal when their normality started when they see people, as if they never been to anywhere before. I used to be, I don't know what, I don't know amount of money, I don't know the connection, I don't know what I'm going to see tomorrow that will change my character, because I made up my mind long ago that, Lord, nothing, anything you will give me that will change me, don't give it to me. Anything that will change me of being your person, don't give it to me. Do you know what happened? Like 5 years down the line, after like, you know, somebody contacted him. Contacted those guys. Gave him the picture of that man who helped there a few years ago. While they were looking at the picture, one of them recalled, and he said to the second one, I said, this man looks exactly like the man who helped us so many years ago. The two of them looked again. They said, yes, it's the person. Then they now concluded and said, we will not kill him. We will go and look for him. So we're going to be collecting money from the sponsor. So they collect the first pay, you know, the deal want the first quarter, then when they are done with their assignment, then the second quarter will be delivered. So they deliver the first consignment, which is the first quarter. They return to the man and told the man and say, that man is very difficult to kill. And meanwhile, they drove to the house of the man. They brought out the picture of the man. They said, who is this? And the man said, it is me. It's okay. Do you know what you're going to do for us? You do us a favor. You enter this car. We are going to somewhere. They drove the man. They drove him out of the town to a very safe and a secret place. And they sat the man down. They brought out the picture of the man who said them. He said, do you know this other man? He said, yes. He's a friend. He said, this man paid us to waste your life. When we saw your picture, we recall. We told ourselves, because of that good you did, we will not kill you. And they said to the man, he said, keep all the good works. It's good to be good. Those of you sitting in the church, you are exhausted. You are tired. Because the person you helped did not return to say thank you. You don't even need the thanks of that person. The good you are doing is speaking for you. He is fighting for you. Someday, what you've done, the help you read and you give to someone else, it might not be you. You might not be the one to repeat. It might be your extension, your offspring. Who will meet somebody in Scotland, in US tomorrow, and say, are you a son, a daughter of so person? I remember way back when I was studying in the school, your mom, your dad pay my bills. What are you doing here? I'm here for vacation. It's okay. I'm a citizen. You're going to stay with me. Brother, sister, I heard a lot of people, 95% of people, when you see they said to be doing good is bad. Or me sitting here. Me, I made up my mind. I want to do good and love until eternity. Sir, You are 1 car, you are 2 car, you are 3 car, you are 4 cars. What are you doing with 4 cars in your garage? You see the reason why you are confused? Because of the many accumulation. When you accumulated a lot of things, it makes you confused. It makes you begin to think otherwise as if you are not normal. You don't know there's a way gift can get it to your skull. And it can cause mental disorder. Are you not aware that people are mad today not because of a natural madness? It's on them. They are mad as a result of what they acquire. I don't know if I'm getting me here. There are young men who are humble, very humble, young girls, very humble. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. They were doing very good. Until money started coming. Until influence, connection started coming. They shake your hands past you, they shake your hands past you. They see an old woman who have gone through the corridor you are going to correct. You can't greet that old woman. Do you know how many years experience she had? That woman has been married for more than 40 years. You have not tested. What you are even doing now is cutting. It's not even dating. You are cutting cake. Am I speaking to somebody here? I listened to my mentor one day. He was teaching. He was telling his wise men. He said, the only difference between me and you guys is experience I had. He said, I have enough experience. That is why when I see you do some things, I will tell you, don't go there. Don't do it like this. Because the years in ministry, experience, pain and failure. Once in a while, let us drink. Draw from the well of wisdom. Don't be too in a rush. Quest for money, for power. Think about the consequences that money could bring without good character. Think about the disaster that money can cost you. Think about power and fame, what it can cost you. Power and fame can burn, can destroy you if you don't know how to control power and fame. You must understand that life is a marathon, not a split. Life is a what? Not what? Can I talk to you? Many people want to be company owners. They want to have cars owners. Let me ask you a question. If you want to know whether if you are qualified for a car or to hold your company, to run a company, can I tell you? You see those small pets in your house, those little pets, no pets, right? Pet. Those pets you have. If you cannot take care of the little pet you have in your house, what makes you believe you can take care of a car? Look at this. Too much energy you stored, you gather without exploration, without giving out, it will cause the owner problem. That is why, sir, some rich men you see, don't look at them like that. Some of them, they are dangerous when it comes to giving. They do their own like Nicodemus. They walk in the night. While you are sleeping, they visit whoever they want to visit and drop their millions. They know. So want to have the latest car. 2001 or 2 model. But you cannot maintain 2006 model. Even 2007 model. And someone say, I need designer suit. Oh, look at the way this person dress. Brother, Brother, if you cannot maintain your body, you cannot maintain my clothes. It's not the designer. It's a body that is the brain, the wisdom behind the designer. When you see some fellow girls or some girls, ladies like you, they admire you, they are jealous of you, don't be moved, don't be disturbed. Just give them simple advice. Ask them, can you bear the heat and the pain? Can you stand? Can you face the discipline? Tell them what you went through to be where you are. Nobody rises overnight. If your progress or your successes has no process, it will not last. Anything that has no process, that did not go through time, space, season, because anything that must go up, anything that must go up by what? Seasons. Marriage, don't jump, don't rush. Let each season unfold the layers. Don't be too faster, because many people involved in the same game. You are incorrect right now. They crash, they collapse. So you are not the real star. No matter the business or whatever you feel you are doing now, go and check people who did it in this town, outside this town. When they were in your shoe, they feel that they were the best in town. But as we speak right now, they are dated. Nobody is even patronizing them. So calm down. Calm down. Build characters. You have money, but you don't have character. You are useless. It's not money. You don't have to talk to people. You want to talk, even you went to school, you want to talk with the money you have. At least money should make you moderate. Money should make you decent. Money should teach you morals. But you are bankrupt of all this, yet you have money. No, with you and your money, you can only be rich when you are with your colleague. You are with a group of friends who are like you. But people who are moral, people who are tutored and mentored, people who know what life is, they don't recognize you, they don't regard you as a millionaire. You are a pioneer. Bible speaking in the book of Proverbs, it said, good characters better than riches. Show me a lady that is beautiful, but bankrupt of character. She's a lady heading towards disaster and calamity. These are the ladies who will complain tomorrow that husband today beat me. No. Your husband is not mad. You are simply a mad dog that doesn't have sense. There is no man who is in his right senses that will beat a woman who is intelligent. When you are wrong, accept, admit it, you are wrong. You cannot always be right and correct. There are days at times you made it, you got it wrong. Accept it, adjust, amend, apologize, say, I am sorry. Thunder! I am sorry. Way back when tortoise was in vogue, tortoise car was in vogue, Volkswagen was in vogue, 404 was in vogue, 405. Where were you? Where were you? You buy Lexus today, don't want anybody to list it. Lexus, you call Lexus today. Those days when men were men, you were still in the womb of eternity. You were still in the womb. Heaven was still contemplating whether you will come into time. Or the heaven decide to have mercy on you and say we can actually push you from eternity to time so that you can go and fulfill an assignment. Don't let anything you did not come to this world with win you. Being the one in charge of whatever that you got from this world, because you will not take them back. Everything you have is not for you. Did you hear what I said? Everything you acquire is not for you. You are shocked? Surprised? Even if you build many houses, you have estate and houses everywhere, you can't sleep in 2 rooms at the same time. If you like, come here with convoy. Be the next governor of this state and come here and say, I must occupy the front seat. It's only one seat they will give you. And your protocols and whatever that follow you, protocol observe and all those stuff, some will stand. So if you are humble, say you will not allow some people to stand where you are sitting. If you are humble, you will not allow some people to stand where you are sitting. And in the name of Madam, you be. In the name of Madam, someone is walking, standing this morning with you. You drag mineral. You drag malt. You set for egg roll. You set for what do you call it, Indomie. You see why your PA want to poison you? No, it's funny. Listen to me. If you see, look at this. If you are human, how can you someone will stand within the space duration, let's say by 5 to 4 hours standing, walking, and within the space of 2 hours you have exhausted 10 to 15,000 on just on your belly, just to eat. And the person you have said is the one standing who will be watching you. He saw you eating chicken. He do like this. You don't know he's behind. You are done. You know some CEO, some boss are very wicked. They do it deliberately, and you don't know that person will kill you deliberately. That is why some people will sugarize some people and put them inside their own deep freezer. When you are looking for them, you discover the owner of the house. Ask the killer, put her for inside the freezer like chicken. If you see the heat treatment and everything he did, and some of you don't know. Sometimes you agitate, you aggravate, you make people, you push people into anger by the way you treat them. See, a young man that used to come close to me, very close to me. I said in areas where we are together at home. We are together at home. If I'm eating, if I'm eating like this, sitting like this, and he's sitting there and he's looking at me, I will tell him, I say, what do you want? As in, like, what do you want to take for yourself, to cool yourself? He will tell me, I'll give you money. You know why? You see this half, you see, this your half, this one. It can conceive and take a lot of things. And because it's covered, you can't see it. A lot of things, the Bible says, both good and bad comes from the heart. If you want to know whether good or bad can actually generate from the heart, and people can actually implement and execute what they conceive within the scope of their heart, then you can check how you treat people. How you treat people will know. How you treat people around you, you will know whether they are happy with you or not. If you treat a witch, you take care of a witch well. If he goes to Kovu, he will tell people, say, if you near them, I'm going to kill you. There are some prayer points you should stop praying. Wish that. Give them food. No, they kill them. We need them. Some people will tell you, say, my father is a witch, my mother is a witch. You confirm me from where? Who told you? I don't know, but you know. By yourself, with yourself, by yourself. But even if you discover your mother, your father is a witch, or your father is a wizard, if you don't want to increase and shorten your days, give the food. Give your mama food. Though. They visit them, they rob her, they give her food. Mama, take food. Eat. Eat. The Bible says, honor them. Take care of them that your days may be long. May be long. So that your mother will not live to bury you. Did you hear what I said? It's not the prayer of your mom that you die and she lives. It's the prayer of every good parent that when she's done, you say farewell, bye-bye, good night. Look at this. No matter how hard and how you try to keep something for so long, look at me, this thing. No matter how hard you try to keep something, a gift, no matter what you acquire for so long, without good character, you will lose it. You will lose it. You will lose it. So people say, oh, I need a fine man to keep a fine man. A fine man, handsome man without some problem. Let me just tell you, those of you who are war. We are looking for a very gentle and very handsome man. You're going to get ready to handle handsome problem. Just the same way you are beautiful, you attract because you are a lady beautiful, you are like a flower. So every guy want to look towards your direction. So a man in your life must be very careful and this with the degree of jealousy. He might invested or vetted in you, because if you don't take care of your jealousy, it can actually lead to so many stabbing. Do you understand what I'm saying now? It's jealousy that can make you talk to a lady in the public and slap the lady in the public. I mean, why? You are outside for acting. People are sitting. I see a lot of people, they desire, they admire, they ask for a lot of good things. Oh, I want to be rich, I want to be big, I want to be this, do you have character, a mature character? Do you have a character? Do you have a character? Do you have what it takes for a man to be angry? For a man to be angry, he's angry because you didn't cook on time. He's angry. Do you have what it takes as a married woman? Fully well know that this man is not happy. You provoke him because you didn't cook on time. Do you have what it takes? Before you say I call, before you say let us go to the altar, do you have what it takes for a man to shout, evil at the verge of slapping you or do something nasty to you? Do you have what it takes to still go down your knees and say I'm sorry? Those of you who are saying, I am 32. You can be 32, you be tata. You can be 32. You should go and buy for the bottle and be giving you baby food. It's not about age. It's not age. That is not the yardstick. That does not qualify you for marriage. Are you prepared to face the school? Are you prepared to face all the vigors, all the challenges? Do you have the moral? Do you have the power? Do you have the capacity to bear when you are offended? Do you have a mother, like what we read in Proverbs 31, who said to the king Lemuel, he said, oh my son, King Lemuel, be careful of strange women, and more so, do not give yourself to strong wine, because you know what strange women can do. Strange women, you know what they can cause married men. You know what they can cause married women. You know how strange women can divide and set a home on fire. You know how strange women that have no conscience can come between a man and a woman who suffer to build, went to pay to build with impotence. Every you are following a man, it's not enough, but you still want to marry the man. You still want to enter the house and stay in the house. You no get cautious. If you dey here, you dey marry, and so you dey be. If the Lord bless your ministry. No, you go. The man they take care of you, no dey enough. You see they go babalawo may do chant for you. Make the woman where they marry for house. I go be for your body tomorrow. If you marry your daughter, marry out, you marry your daughter out to a man tomorrow, and another strange woman use the same charm, take driver, they send and go meet you for house. Young lady who say nothing they happen, I need money by all means, be careful so that you will not die by all means.